Hi guys. I figured that I would drop a new video on Sundays. That's kind of like the normal recharge day for people. I don't know what just Sunday is to a lot of people. It used to just be a day in my week because the way that the work schedule was written, our weeks were Thursday through Wednesday, but I digress. That's not the way anymore. So, Sundays are recharge, regroup, decide what we're going to do for the week type of Sundays. And I like how I say we because it's just me. But whatever. The hair is crazy and I keep messing with it because I decided like it's not even like straight all the way. I brushed it out, and that's not true. I picked it out because I don't own a brush, but I brushed it out because I wanted to see how long it was. So I took the flat iron to it to kind of like try and like take the curl out of the edge. But the issue with that is that you can't actually take the curl out of it. And I didn't spend anywhere near as much time as it would actually take to flatten my hair because I didn't actually want it flattened. It is hair washing day. For those of you with straight hair, that's probably like an every day or every couple of day thing. For those of us with not normal hair or normal to us hair, or I mean my hair, I don't know. Anyway, those of us with curly hair, once a week, maybe twice a week, depends on what I'm doing. I feel like it's been 7, 8. Like my hair was gross; it needed to wash, but I got bored. Anyway, I digress because we're not actually here to talk about my hair. I was actually driving home and trying to think about what kind of video that I would produce today. And as I was driving, I had passed a church, and the graveyard is full of people, and it's got a little tent, and they're burying the body. And I felt very sad, like, you know, for this person and the family that's left that's affected by it. But it made me start thinking about the impacts that we leave or that we have and the people that we leave behind or the people that we touch in our daily lives. And here recently, I have been trying to live extremely intentional. I want to make sure that the person that I am every single day is working towards my eventual goal, the person that I want to be, the 6-figure business that I want to own or run. Both. Because it would be mine. So I guess I would own it and run it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so I have to make sure that when I sit down to work out my week or to figure out what I'm going to do in the, you know, like today or tomorrow or whatever the day is, that I am intentional and that everything that I do from this point forward helps me get to where I am going. So the question that I'm asking you guys is, what are you doing? What is it that you do in order to be the best version of you when you show up? Are you making an impact on anybody else's life? Whether you know it or not, are you feeding people or are you draining people? When I go to hold a conversation with someone, or if I meet someone, or if I'm friends with someone, the last thing that I want is for them to not want to spend time with me or to talk to me because I physically drain them. I suck their life force right out of them because I complain a lot, or I'm naggy, or it's a bad day, or the world sucks, and I'm Chicken Little, or Wilma Weiner, and I need a Snickers, you know, the whole thing there. But, so I don't want that. I don't want to be that person. Is that going to happen? Are there going to be days that just, I probably shouldn't be around people? Absolutely. Everyone is going to have those days because happiness is not an actual state that you can live in 110% of your days or even 100%. No, I don't even think 90%. I think that happiness is something that is great that you work towards, but you aren't ever going to be happy all the time. It's not a state that you can live in. It's an impossibility. You have children, or you have a life, you have work, you have a spouse, you have a boyfriend, you have a girlfriend, I ran out of coffee. Now I'm inconvenienced and unhappy, and the world is going to burn. You know what I mean? Like, the state of happiness, well, one, should not be tied to my coffee, although it does help. But your intentions shouldn't be tied to things that you can't control. I can control me and me alone. I can't even control my hair. So the idea or the premise that I can control other people and their reactions and my reactions and all these things and make everything go exactly how I wanted it to, and it's down to the T and it's planned out and everything is going to be perfect and beautiful, that is such a crock of crap. And it's never going to happen. So instead of having this false reality that I'm working towards happiness, which you can't actually work for, and it's something that is inside of you and not outside of you, then I have to work for intentional things. Like I have to set my day. I have to be intentional. My kids are watching me. Regardless of anybody else and any other impact that I make, the main impact besides myself that I am trying to make sure that it's positive and great and wonderful is with my kids. Saturday, which was yesterday, we had lazy Saturday. That was essentially the goal. Like, we weren't going to go anywhere. That's not, like, our goal was to stay at home, be in our PJs. Bear could take 47 baths. Peyton could just veg out and be a nerd. Whatever. I don't care. I'm going to do the same. Did I want to do yoga and cook and clean and work on my business? No. Did I? Yes. Why? Because I have to be intentional with everything that I do so that when my kids hit a rock and they're like, man, what do I do? What do I do? Like, this is not how I planned this to go. This is not how it's supposed to be. They have watched me talk and model the life that I'm living. The intentions that I want to manifest are becoming what they are because I work towards it every single day. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. It might suck. The day might be really bad. It might be awful. And I might want to just throw in the towel. But then that's more laundry. And I don't like laundry as it is. And I have a pile of it just because my kids were home. And Bear thinks that 97 baths is great, which means that's 97 pairs of underwear. It's annoying. Understandable, because, like, baths are the thing. But the point is, I cannot teach my children how to be self-sufficient and how to be independent and how to be transparent and how to be intentional without first doing all those things. I can tell them how to do math and, like, you add these things together. I suck at math. When it comes to math, that's not me. And they know that. But when it comes to intentionally being the best version of you every single day, I'm the person that I want them to come to. I want them to be like, I watched my mom struggle and fight, but I also know that she has a 6-figure business and she owns this dream of hers. Like, it is hers. She manifested it into actuality. That's what I want. So what are you doing this week to make sure that the best version of you shows up and that your future self will thank you for? Be intentional. Live intentionally, and let me know how it goes.